You grew up a different life to many in the sense that you grew up on a farm. So
Yeah,
tell me a bit
well,
about the farm.
so I moved to the farm when I was about 8 years old. So originally it was my granddad that was living there, and so when I was about eight, my dad decided he wanted to build a house there as well. So basically, barn conversion into a house. We moved in. So obviously, from about eight, I've been working on the farm on weekends, doing all sorts of jobs from fencing, lambing when we had the sheep. We've had pigs, we've had cows. There's been lots of random calls saying a cow's broken out onto a road, and we've got to go and chase after it and try and get it back in,
Yeah.
which is easier said than done, definitely. I bought my first car at 12 years old, maybe 14 years old.
Yeah, I didn't
It
know
was
that.
a MO. Yeah, it was an MO. So it didn't have an MOT. It wasn't road legal, but obviously if it's off road, that doesn't matter. I bought it off someone who had a horse at the farm. She was gonna scrap it, and I said I'd give her the scrap money to keep it. So I had that for a little while. Then it got stolen. Stolen from one of the fields. Somebody nicked it, drove it through the
No.
gates, and took it for a little joyride and burnt it.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah, so I mean, tractor-wise, I probably started driving tractors at about 16. This is obviously unsupervised. I was driving it before, but with my dad there, but unsupervised from about 16. So that's doing mainly in the summer. So we have to get the fields ready for the haymaking and the harvest. I'd be doing sort of, you got to roll it to keep it flat, and then you got to harrow it to spread all the, because horses are kept on it. You have to basically spread their manure
Hmm.
around, and yeah, that's the bulk of the farm really.
So what does the farm do now? Because I know that there's a lot of horses there. When I come down and visit, there's a lot of horses. What's like the main stuff the
So
farm
the
does now?
the main side of the farm is a livery yard, so that's what my mum runs. That's people basically pay to keep their horses there. We sell manure that comes from those horses, which is what my dad tends to do on the weekends. He loads his trailer up full of manure and takes it to the local allotments.
Nice.
We have a small amount of livestock, so I think there's about 4 cows there at the moment. Sometimes we'll have a couple of pigs. We used to do the sheep and the lambing, but it's a lot of effort and not a lot of profit. So we decided to stop doing that basically because you'd spend hours and days doing something and you made like 50p at the end of it. So
And all the cows kept
not,
escaping as well.
we've still got the cows and they still do escape, but we're getting better at getting them in. They listen to me now, as before they just run off.